So this week it's the Italian Grand Prix! But before I get into the predictions, let's do the news. So as I get ready to watch qualifying in about 10 minutes, I discover that Felipe Massa has topped the charts for FP3. Fernando Alonso has come out to say that he's got a race-winning drive possibly for 2018. Now, Renault turned around and said it's not with us, we're not thinking about Alonso at the moment. So there isn't really anywhere else that I can see him slotting in apart from Williams. And with what Felipe Massa's put in as a good time for FP3 for Monza, the practice sessions don't really mean too much if you top the charts or not. It's just one of those things where it's an indicator. Now, if Felipe Massa's form for FP3 today is anything to go by, and by like previous race finishes, you can seriously contend for some points in a Williams team. So maybe Alonso has a deal with them. Now, does that mean Massa goes back into retirement, or does that mean Stoffel Van Dorn gets a chop? Something else that came out today is that Robert Kubica's manager has turned around and said Renault isn't the only company that's looking out for Kubica to join them. So chances are he could get a drive even if Renault decide to take Alonso. So again, it's another year where we have to look out for where Alonso goes. So it's kind of exciting, and he did say he's going to make his decision September, and now today it's the 2nd of September, so let's see what he does. So I didn't actually watch FP3, I just looked at the results, and very interesting. I know it was delayed because of rain, so I was going to watch it, but I decided to just do a couple other things and get them out of the way, so I don't have to do anything later on today or tomorrow. So I've got the whole of today just to enjoy Formula 1, do a bit of work in the garden, but let's not talk about the garden.
Let's not talk about the garden.
Right, as you know, Honda have been having issues. In the last race, Fernando Alonso just switched off the engine and said he can't do anything. There's some kind of technical problem. So what Honda investigated the issue, and they said there was nothing wrong with it. A lot of people are saying that Alonso parked it on purpose, and I would probably say he wouldn't do that. He's a racing driver more than anything, so even if he was frustrated, he would have just carried on going. Because we don't really get much testing anymore, it would be an easier solution for Alonso to actually just say, okay, I'm going to put in a few testing laps, check out the engines, check out the car, see what it can do in certain other settings, setting modes and stuff like that. So do I think he parked it? No. So McLaren, because of their issues with Honda and the fact that they want to retain Fernando, have decided to see if Toro Rosso can have a Honda engine, and if McLaren can have a Renault engine. Was that right? Was that the deal? I think that was the deal. So things we learned from the last race going forward into this race. The Force India drivers have actually buried the hatchet now, possibly in each other's sides. And they seem to be on the same playbook, because at the end of the day they need to score points for the team so they can finish fourth. We also found out that Fernando Alonso is going to start from the back of the grid because he's got an engine penalty. And we also found out that the Red Bull drivers, both of them, will also get a grid place penalty. Right, okay, so let's do the predictions. Okay, so I think this race will go to Lewis Hamilton. At the beginning of the week I didn't think it would. I think it would be very strong for Ferrari, but because Vettel's come out to say that he doesn't feel very confident about this weekend in Monza, even though there's going to be a lot of Ferrari fans there, I think it might be a boost for him, but I don't understand why he's turned out to say that he is not confident. Is he not confident in the car? Is he not confident on the track? But we'll see. It could be because there's a lot riding on it. He is the first Ferrari driver since Michael Schumacher to actually come to the race in Monza with a points lead. So I think it'll be Lewis, Vettel, and I strongly think Bottas may have some edge over Vettel at some point. So I don't want to say joint second, because obviously you can't do that, but I think if Vettel has a problem, I think Bottas will come second and maybe Daniel Ricciardo comes third. But if Vettel doesn't have a problem, I think he's going to finish second with Bottas third. So that's my prediction for the Italian Grand Prix. I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy it. If you like these videos, please click on the subscribe button and like this video also down the bottom. And if you do subscribe, just make sure you click on the little bell icon so you get the notifications for my next video. I'll see you next time. Thank you.